anything better than fresh, hot sourdough bread right out the oven and a delicious olive oil dip to go with it? I'm really not sure. That's why I love to give this away for Christmas gifts. Today, I'm getting my loaves all baked up and bottling my olive oil with some seasoning mixes that I put together so it can infuse. While the bread bakes, I thought it would be good to make some chili for lunch. But while my hands are busy, I really want to share why I choose to give in this way. This video isn't so much a step-by-step tutorial, but I'm going to show the process as I go, and I'll leave simple notes in the description for anyone that wants them. This is more about the rhythm behind the work. And I can't wait to share the new traditions that we're starting this year with you. I've learned the way I give matters more to me than how much I give. When I give someone a gift, I want them to feel valued and seen and known and loved. Of course, if I know someone's love language, then I love to gift them based on their love language. If it's physical touch, a massage is always a good gift. If they like time together, then I like to book some sort of fun outing for us to do. But if they're like me and they enjoy tangible gifts, then I love getting them something that I know that they'll love or that they'll consume. Learning about the love languages really helps me understand people and how to love them well. I love cooking 2 or 3 things at one time. I don't enjoy cooking and cleaning up after 3 meals every day. And with having a large family, we just can't eat out every day. We definitely can't eat out multiple times a day. So whenever I batch cook, I use it the whole month. When I make chili, I make 4 pounds of chili. And this can feed us 2 or 3 different meals. And when there's less cooking and less cleaning, there's more time to be present, more time to rest, and more time to be thankful. Making 10 loaves of sourdough bread seems really aggressive, but actually I can cook 4 loaves at a time. I have 1 in each Dutch oven, and then after 20 minutes I pull those out and put them on the open rack and put 2 more loaves in the Dutch ovens and put them back in. And then that way I'm really kind of rotating through cooking 4 at a time. So it really only takes me like 2.5 hours. And 10 loaves is enough to get us through 4 or 6 weeks. And I much rather cook once every 4 or 6 weeks, get my sourdough baking done, than every single week going through this same process in little batches. For me, it really makes me look forward to baking day. Having these little strategies just built into my home rhythm really helps me to have a sustainable lifestyle where I can really keep the peace and not be overwhelmed and not feel stressed out, because I know that I can always open my freezer and have fresh homemade food. I've realized that I really have to work hard to stay present, that life is so busy, things are so distracting, especially during the holiday season, that if I do some strategic planning ahead of time, then that allows me to not be flying by the seat of my pants, not having a chaotic household, and being able to really just sit down and be present when it's time to be present and work when it's time to work. And then I don't end up overspending because I don't have the energy to cook that day. This year for Christmas, my sister and I decided that we were going to get all of our boys together and that we were just going to do games and prizes instead of exchanging gifts. So I love cooking. She doesn't love cooking. So I told her, hey, if I do all the cooking and I prepare a fabulous meal, then will you prepare all of the games and get some prizes? And she thought that was great. That was right up her alley. She's really good at picking up fun things. and I love cooking. And so we are going to do a big turkey on the Traeger. I don't know about you, but I grew up with super dry turkey. And ever since we got a Traeger and we learned how to smoke a turkey and we've started brining it, it is so juicy and delicious. And so that is definitely in the plans. Obviously, sourdough bread will be on the menu. And I really think that I'm going to make my delicious carrot cake. I went on a recipe reading tangent one year and I read all of these different carrot cake recipes and I combined about 6 different ones together. And then over the years, I've tweaked it and I've had people tell me that it's the most delicious carrot cake they've ever had. I'll really have to make that and share that recipe with you soon. I'd really like to know what you like to have for your Christmas dinner. Are y'all a classic turkey type of family or prime rib? I've heard of families doing enchiladas and so, or chicken pot pies. And so I find it fascinating the different parts of the country and the different traditions that everyone has. Leave me a comment and let me know what you're eating for Christmas. This year, each one of our boys is unwrapping 3 gifts from us. I have done different things over the different years. I've done the whole something you want, something you need, something to wear, something to read. And really, one of the things that's turned into is that every year I do get us matching Christmas pajamas. And maybe that's a little more for me than them, but they actually really enjoy matching. The last day of school every year, they get to wear pajamas before Christmas break, and they love that they all match. And so that ends up getting gifted to them ahead of time so they can wear it for school. So I don't do the what you can wear thing. So we've really just kind of moved it to that they get 3 gifts. Of course, I also do stocking stuffers. That's one of my favorite things to do, actually, is stocking stuffers, personalized stocking stuffers. And this year, I had each one of the boys draw a name for each other, and then I took them shopping so that they could pick out some stocking stuffers for whoever's name they drew. So they're getting into the gift giving this year, and that's been really fun. When I was growing up, we had huge Christmases with lots of gifts, and I'm not against that, but I'm also not against really simple Christmases. Honestly, going through my kids' toy closet and getting rid of half their toys was one of the best things that ever happened to our household, and I just really don't want to bring more items into the home. So I try and actually get gifts that encourage them to move. One year I got those little scooters that we used to have in PE in elementary school. You know, the ones that have like 4 wheels on it and it's a little square and you slide around. That was one of the best gifts. They used it so much, we still have them. And this year I actually had a friend that paid for us to come and see the Christmas village at Gaylord Texan, and part of that they had indoor ice skating, and my 3 middle boys loved it. They said that was their favorite part, and I realized they really hadn't ever skated much. So I ordered all 3 of them inline skates. So yet again, physical activity. And my older son, I ordered him a volleyball. We have a park nearby our new home, and we've been going over there during the day and playing for 1 or 2 hours. And they have a soccer ball and a basketball, but we didn't actually have a volleyball, and there's volleyball nets. So I got him a volleyball, but just different things that we can do that are not just like toys to have. Now my littlest guy, he's turning 2 in February, so he's only 1 year old, and I got him some really neat bath toys that are foam and they're magnet. So they click together and they float, and I don't know about your kids, but my kids love Legos and building things. And so this is kind of like the junior version of that. And I know that it will last him for several years of fun in the bathtub. As I'm wrapping up here, I'm just reminded that this season doesn't have to look a certain way to be meaningful. However Christmas unfolds for you, full or simple, planned or a little messy, I hope you're able to stay present in it. Thanks for being here with me and watching till the end. May you have a beautiful life inside and out.